Hello everyone, good evening. I'm going to share my screen. Let me know once you are able to see, okay? Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So before starting with the new topic, do you have any question? Whatever we have learned yesterday in that? Anyone? Any doubt? If you have, you can ask. Then we'll start with the new topic. No. Okay, fine. So now here I'm using inside body. As you can see, yesterday we have learned till here only, no? So inside body, target the immediate child, whatever it is, whether it is H1, H2, paragraph, span, div, whatever it is, target that and repeat on odd number child from last. Okay. So it is starting from even, you know why? Because here we have last one as you can see script. Now I have removed this one. Now it is correct. So here the odd child you can see it is starting from here, an odd number it is targeting that we have seen yesterday. Okay. Now I'll show you one more combination here. So whatever example I have given here, that is with the type selector only, means paragraph, div, ul, li, like that. What if you have any class? Let's say here I'm going to use class para1. Okay, we'll save this one. And here I'm going to use class para 15. We'll save this one as well. Now tell me one thing. If I'm going to target that particular paragraph like this one, here we have color as red. If I'll save this, para 1. So I'm able to target this one by using class directly. What if I have to check whether the class which I have applied, okay, the class which I have applied on any element, right now it is on paragraph, okay, because this is para 1 I have applied on paragraph. We can apply, let's say, instead of this, I'm going to write here text red, okay, one class I have created here. So here also I'm going to write text red. Here also I'm going to write it as text red. We'll save this one. So I'm able to target the last paragraph as well as first paragraph because I have applied this class. I've not used any structural pseudo class selector yet. Okay. Now, what if I'm going to target this one and simply checking whether it is a first child or not? Tell me. So for which element it is going to target? For which element it will work? Text red, where I have applied on paragraph, on first paragraph, but this is the first child or second child of the body.
First child, I think.
This is the second child, no, because first child is H2. I'm saying child. So for body, this paragraph is the second child, not first. First one is H1. If I'll add here, let's say H2, sorry. If I'll add here one span also, this is span. Now, the first child is a span. Second one is H2. Third one is para, first para. So here you see, if I'm saying text red, so text red where I have applied? Text red I have applied for the last child of the body, okay? And third child of the body. So do you think it is going to work for last para or this one? Anyone?
No, it will not work.
It will not work because the condition is not satisfied. What if I'm going to write here instead of the first, I will write last. Then
For 15, it will work.
for 15th, it will work because that is the last child, isn't it? Here, see, text red, last child. I have saved this one. It is working, no? So here, if you will see, I have applied this class on the last child of the body. So that condition is satisfied. So how it is working with class? Now you know. It is just going to check the type of that particular element, whether it is a last child or not. Here, by using class selector or ID selector, whatever selector you are using, it will check the whether it is a last child or first child. If you are going to use that structure pseudo class, even you can use nth child, only child, isn't it? So now you know how it will work with the type selector, class selector, ID selector. Is that clear, everyone? No? If it is clear, say yes, otherwise say no. If you have any question, you can ask.
Yes, it is clear.
Okay, fine. So we have learned till now, if you will see, first child, last child, only child, nth child, and nth last child. 5 structural pseudo selector we have seen. Okay, here. Before that also we have learned about like root, we have learned about empty, okay, isn't it? And after that, we have learned 5 special structural pseudo class selector, that is first child, last child, only child, nth child, and nth last child. Now the next one we are going to learn about, that is first of type. As we have first child, here we have first of type. So simply, if I'm going to write like this, first of type, okay, color only, I'm going to take here, color as red. I'm not saving this one. So see here, again, I'm using a structural pseudo class selector. I'm saying select first of its type. When I'm saying type means here we have P. P is a type. You can say here in CSS, if you are going to target with this one, if you're writing simply P, okay, P is a type selector. With type selector, if you are going to target any element, then you have to use this one, first of type. So you have to check here. Select first of type, where it will target. If you'll see the structure, HTML, head, or body. Not clear. If I'm writing simply here HTML, first of type, if it is first of its own type, there is no other element with this tag name, then apply the color as red. It will work or not? It is true or not? HTML is the first of its type.
Yes, it is true.
It is true. So that's why it is applicable for the entire HTML file. Same thing, if I'll remove everything from here, so by default, it will target HTML. Again, see the same result here we have. Now, as you have learned previously, like first child. So here we have first of type, last child. So here we have last of type. I'm going to comment this one. So last of type, if you will see, this is the unique element. No, so this is first as well as last HTML. Because I have not mentioned any type selector here, I'm going to save this one. Same result. Okay. So either you are writing colon last of type or HTML last of type. It will work in the same way. Now I'm coming to the another example for this one, first of type and last of type. If you will see here, how many paragraphs are there? Can you see? Can you count here? We have 15, no? Immediately inside body, we have 15. Para 1, 2, 3, like that. Here we have 15. After that, inside div, how many paragraphs are there? 4, isn't it? Inside body, how many span tag is there? Check once.
Only one.
Only one. How many H2 tag is there?
1.
1. Fine. Now I'm going to target any element. I'm saying select first of its type. First of its type, and color should be gold. So which element it is going to target? I'm using descendant selector. I'm not going with any specific type selector. Here I'm saying select first of its type. Wherever you find first of its type, apply that color. So what it is going to do? First of its type is a span, because here we have, this is the first occurrence of this span. So it will apply for this span or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I think.
Again, for H2, this is the first of its type. It will apply for this one or not?
Yes.
This is the first of its type, paragraph if you'll see. This is first of its own type, then it will apply for this one all or not?
Yes, it will.
It will. So a span, H2 and paragraph. It will apply for these three elements because these are the first occurrence of its own type. There is no other span before this one. So this is the first. There is no other H2 before this one, this element. And this is the first occurrence of paragraph. How about this one? That rule set is applicable for this para 2 or not?
No.
Why?
That's
Because
I
it's
think
not first
second one,
occurrence.
right? Yeah.
Because this is the second of its type. No, this is
Yes.
the second time you are finding here paragraph tag. Okay, so inside body, we are able to target these three elements. After this, here it will come. No,
Div. Yeah.
for div, what will happen? Div is again the unique one, first of its type,
Yes.
because there is no other div before this div. No,
Yes.
so if I'll apply directly color on this one, it will be applicable for all these paragraphs or not?
Yes, it will.
Yes.
Again, UL is its own type, means first unique element you are able to find. If you will come from top, This is the first element it will find. So this is first of its own type or not? Yes.
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 And after that, we have again paragraphs. So it is not going to apply for these paragraphs, that rule set. So if I will save this one, see here, span h2 paragraph 1, then why it is working for all these paragraphs? Because it is targeting directly div. Okay, because div is the unique element here, first of its own type. Now if I will add again before this one div and paragraph, this para is inside first div. Now can you predict the answer? What will be the output here? Span h2
This,
paragraph.
yeah.
Then
The first day only will come. This para is inside first day.
okay, first div. And how about this one?
No, that will not.
How about this one?
Yeah, UL will come. Yes, that will be in
Now
gold. No,
how about these paragraphs inside
no,
this div?
that no, those will not change the color.
Why?
That is
If
the
you will
second.
see here, no. If you will see, I'm using what type of combinator here?
Okay.
Descendant.
Descendant, no. So everywhere if there is any descendant element, it is going to check for that element as well. So inside that div, the first element is first of its type, no? Inside this div, this paragraph is the first of its type or not? As we
Yes.
have here for body, this is the first paragraph. So for this div, this is the first paragraph. So if I'll save here, see here. So this is working span, and here we have h2, excuse me, then paragraph, that is working as it was previously. Here I have added this div. So this is the first of its type. So it is working here, that you can see, isn't it? Then how about this one? So it is not working for this div because this is second of its type. Already we have found here the first one. So in this one, as we have here body, no? So here this is also parent of these paragraphs. So in this paragraph, again, it will go with the same rule set. It will check if it will find the first of its type. Here we have paragraph, paragraph, again paragraph. So the first one is the first occurrence will be unique, no? Because after that only it is going to check whether other elements are there or not, isn't it? So for this paragraph also it is, you can see, getting applied here. Then 2, 3, 4, it is not selecting. After this again, UL is the first. So it is applying here, you can see. Is that clear how it is working? First of type. First of type will work with always type selector. Even though if you are using class, I will show you that as well. But for now, it is clear or not how it is working?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I'm going with this one, inside body, I'm using this child combinator selector. Then what will be the output? Tell me. Side by side. Now I'm going to keep here this one. Tell me what will be the output. Here you have the structure, no? I'm saying, what is the meaning of this combinator selector?
Immediate child.
Inside body, find the immediate child, because I'm using this child combinator. That is clear, no? So it will work for the immediate child only. So immediate child is, you can see, a span, first of its type, is true or not?
Yes, it's
For H2, this is first of its type. because there is no h2 tag before this. So this is also unique. Again, for this paragraph, it will work. Then for this div, it will work. For this one, it is not going to work inside because I'm saying the immediate child. So inside div, it is not going to check. So it will skip this one because this is the second occurrence of div. First here you have, second it will skip. Then ul, this is the first. So it is going to work for this li also. So span h2 first para in first div and list item. It should work for these 5 elements. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I'm going to save this one. Now see here. Span for this one, for heading tag h1, for para, fine. Then see here, this is working for this div because this is the immediate child. So it will apply this rule set for this div also. So 1 second. Okay, so for this div it is working, then it is skipping this one completely because inside that div it is not going to check, and this is the second occurrence. That's why it will skip this one. Then for this ul, so this is the first occurrence of this type of element, so it is going to target that one. Is that clear? What is first of type?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now as we have here first of type, no, like that we have last of type. So now what will be the output here? Last of its type. Now I'm going to see, this is for immediate children, last of type. Now can you guess here?
Span H2 and
Second div
second div
and
Okay.
ul.
And ul?
UL and
15.
para 15.
Exactly. So see here, para 15, ul, second div, span and h2. I think now it is clear, no? If you understood this one, first of type, okay, then the last of type is also, I think, will be clear only how it is working. So it is going to check types, whether you are using any class, any ID, anything is there. It will not check that class. It is going to check what? Tag only. Okay, whatever type of tag you are using in HTML, that only it is going to check. Now, if I'll copy this one, okay, here also we have text read, no, and this one is also text read for first para, for last para. Now tell me, excuse me, if I'm going to target this one, check, okay, check if it is first of its type, then apply color red. What will be the output?
First class can apply.
Sorry. See what I have written here. I have selected this particular
Class.
class selector. Okay,
Yes.
wherever it is. So it is not going to check with that class, whether it is the first occurrence or second occurrence or last occurrence. So it is going to check that element. Okay, even though you are using here class, It will check type only, because here we have first of type. So now it will check where you are using this class, what type of element it is. So where I am applying this one, text thread, tell me, for first para, no? And for last para also, isn't it? So if I'll check whether it is a first of its type, then it is true or false.
False.
True.
How?
Why false then?
Because it's coming after span and H2.
I'm not checking no type. Sorry, child. I'm checking of its type.
Okay. Okay, then it will come.
First of its type, I'm saying. See if I'll save here. So this para is the first of its type. Okay. So why I'm using here class, just to show you that, see, if I will remove this one, okay. Now tell me, what will be the output?
Para 2
P2.
will apply, sir.
It will not work.
It will not work. Why? Because here we are checking type, not we are not checking that where we are using first time this class, isn't it? Wherever you are using this class, it will check the type. So this is the first of its type, tell me. No,
No.
this is the second one, because first para is here, second para is here. So why I'm showing you this one? Because even though if you are using that class name first time, okay, here first time you are using, but this is the second occurrence of its type. Okay, so it is not going to work, that you can see, isn't it? So here in this case, if you will use this class instead of this paragraph, if you will use here, it will work or not?
Yes, it will.
Yes.
Because here if you are targeting this element by using this class attribute value, it will check type. Because here if you will see what pseudo class selector I'm using, first of type, the name itself is saying I will check type only, whether you are using any type selector, class selector, attribute selector, okay, anything. If our ID selector, whatever you are using, I'm going to check type, its type. If you're using ID, so on which element this ID is, on which element the class is, okay, that element it is going to check. So now it will check, okay, I'm going to target this particular paragraph, check whether this is the first of its type or not. So this is the first of type. So here it will select the paragraph. Now, instead of this, if I'll say just target last of its type, see here the structure, the last paragraph, here we have text thread. It will work or not?
Yes.
It will work, because that paragraph is the last element where we are using this class, isn't it? So that is the last of its type. So it will work for the last paragraph, that you can see. It is working, no? So everyone, the first of type and last of type is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so always remember, first of type or last of type, if you are going to use, that will work for the element, okay, that type, not for that particular class or ID or attribute if you are using first time. Okay, always it will check the type. Fine. Now, previously we have learned about the first child, last child, and here we have first of type, last of type. In that we have learned about only child. So here we have, can you guess that selector name? only of type.
Only of type.
Okay. So only of type if you are going to write, and if you will not mention here any element. So can you guess here which element it is going to target? By default, if you will see, it will target directly HTML because that is the only of its type. I have not mentioned any type selector before this one. So if I'll apply here this one color as red, see, you're able to apply on HTML because if you will see here, these many paragraphs are there. So we do not have just one type. No, we have multiple paragraphs in that.
Then what is the difference between only of type and only child?
I will show you that.
Okay.
Okay. Only child and only of type, I will show you that difference. So here by default, it is selecting HTML. Now I'm going to target that specific element. Yeah, I'm saying check if HTML is the only of its type in that document. Same result. Okay. So that we can use here. Now, Naresh, you asked me like, what is the difference between only child and only of type?
Yeah.
So in child, we were checking the child order. This is the first child, second child, third child, or inside body we have just one child or multiple child, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
But here we will check type, not child number.
Hmm.
So in body, how many children are there? Like there are many, isn't
Many.
it? But if I'll ask you how many span is there, how many span is there?
One.
So this is the unique element, no, in this one. So this
Yeah.
is the only of its type. Only of its type in this parent container. Okay. H2 is the only of its type. There is no other child with the same name. Okay. UL is the only of its type. So here you can see there is no other UL in this body element. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Only child means here we have inside this div just one child. This is the only child. Okay.
Yeah, got it. But yesterday, if you select only child, so that will be targeting entire HTML body. I mean entire. So now if we select the
See,
only of type, then that will be giving
again,
color to all the elements. The same thing is happening here. That's why I asked.
say, if you will use directly without using any element, I'm showing you from the beginning only. If you will use first child, simply first child, will not mention anything, it is going to target HTML. If you will use last child, if you will not mention any specific element, it is going to target HTML. If you will use only child, it is going to target HTML.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you will use nth
Mm.
child 1, it is going to target HTML. If you will use nth last child 1, it is going to target HTML. If you will use nth of, sorry, first of type, it is going to target HTML. If you will use last of type, it is going to target HTML. Okay. If you will use only of type, it is going to target HTML. The reason is if you will see the structure, so here you are not mentioning any specific selector, no. So by default, where it will start? From top only, no. So
Hmm.
top is the HTML. So HTML is the first child. HTML is the last child because there is no other sibling for this one. HTML is the only child. Okay, because
Hmm.
there is no other sibling for this one. Nth child 1. So is this a first child? You are checking here. So again HTML, it will target nth last child. From last also, if you are going, again it will target HTML. If you will use here odd, nth last child odd, again it will target HTML. Nth child odd, again it will target HTML. First of its type, if you will check type from top, so this is the unique element which is available in this document. Again, so this is the first of its type. So there is no other element with the HTML name. So this is the last of its type. Again, only type, why I'm saying, because there is no other HTML element. This is the only unique element in this document. Again, only of type. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So HTML only of type means this is the unique element. So that's why there is just one child. There is no other HTML. So that's why it is targeting this one. Fine. Now I'm going to target body and we'll check if this is the only of its type. Only of its type. If it is only of its type, okay, then apply color as red. It will work or not. Select body and check whether it is only of its type or not. If there is other body tag, then don't target this one. So what do you think the output will be? The name itself is saying no,
Inside
Body.
body.
because
Type body.
body, yes, body is the unique element. No, so this is the only child of its type. There is no other body element. So it is going to apply the red color for again each and everything. Okay, but if I'll talk about that one, instead of only of type, if I'll type this one only child, then what will be the output? Body is the only child. Here we have sibling head also. So body is the not only child inside HTML, isn't it? So this is the second child of this HTML. First one is head, second one is body. So now if I'll save, it will not work because this is not true. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now inside body, I'm using again descendant selector. So check only of its type and apply red color. So tell me now which element it is going to target.
Span.
Span,
Span.
H2,
Okay.
Paragraph.
UI, UL.
Which
Div.
paragraph it will target? Someone
First
said
one.
paragraph. Janaya, you are saying paragraph?
Yes, it's the first one. It's type, right?
No, I'm saying only of its type. If it is,
Oh, okay.
and there is no other occurrence, then. So it is not going to select this paragraph? No. Because here we have multiple paragraphs. So why it will select? Again, div, two divs are there. Again, it will skip here. This is the unique one, no? So it will select. So it is going to target a span, H2, UL, any other?
First day. No. Sorry, it will
Yeah,
not.
Nothing.
it will not select because here we have two divs.
Yes.
So span, H2 and LI, any other?
No.
Just
No,
see
no.
carefully which combinator you are using here.
Descendant.
So it will check for the nested one or not. So immediate child you have checked here for body. How about this one? Inside this div, we have this is the only of its type, no? It will
Yes, yes.
select or not?
Select,
Yes,
it
it will.
will, it will.
So span H2, this paragraph, this list, it should target. I'm going to save this one. It is working, no? Span H2 inside
Div.
first div, and here we have this li, not exactly li, we have here ul, because ul is also unique, isn't it? Is that clear why it is working? Because I'm using here descendant selector. Now instead of this, if I will use this child combinator, now tell me the answer. First, see here what type of selector I'm using. Inside body, check
Immediate.
for the immediate child.
Immediate check.
Okay. If it is unique and there is no other occurrence of that particular type. Okay. So see here now. Tell me the answer for that one. A span. There is no other span, so it will target span.
H2.
H2, fine. It will
UL.
work. UL. Any other?
No, sir.
No. Because right now I'm targeting for the immediate one, so it will not go inside this div. If you will use descendant, it will go inside. That we have seen. So just we have three: span, H2, and li, isn't it? So now you can see here span, H2, and li. So everyone, is that clear? Only of type, how it is working? It is going to check type, its own type. If it is, if you are checking if it is just one in that particular parent element, then it is going to target that. Okay. Then you can use only of type. Only child means it can be any type, whether it is paragraph, span, H2, whatever it is. If it is just targeting any element and has just one child, then it will work. Means which one? Only child. But only of type, a parent can have multiple child also. Okay. But in that, it is going to check for the unique one. Isn't it? Is that clear? Only type, only of type is clear, no? If you have any question, you can ask me. No questions?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So again here, the same rule. It is not going to work for that class, ID, or attribute. Okay, it will work for type selector only. It is going to check type. Now, next one here we have learned in child selector, we have learned first child, last child, only child. So here also we have seen first of type, last of type, only of type. After that, in that child selector, we have learned about nth child. So what pseudo selector here will be? Nth of?
Length of type.
Nth of child,
type.
exactly.
And the
So here, if I'm going to target nth of type, color red. First one, what will be the output?
HTML.
HTML. Because here also you are checking first of its type. If you are saying one means first of its type, two means second of its type, isn't it? Three means third of its type. That we can do, no? So if I'm writing one, it is going to target HTML. What if I'm giving here two? It will work or not?
No.
It is working here. Why? Because this is working like a descendant. Wherever it will find like that, it is going to check here. So this is the second of its type. Div, seconds of its type. Paragraph, this is the second of its type, isn't it? So this is the second of its type. We have just one span, one h2, but multiple paragraph. So it is going to target the second of its type, that is second para. Second of its div. So second div it is targeting. First div here we have, second div. Inside that div we have 4 paragraphs. And after that you can see it is not selecting any element. So you can target like this also. So if you are giving one, if it will not match, here we can see it is targeting directly HTML only. Now, if I'm going to write here HTML, it will work in the same way. Check if HTML is its own type or not. And here we are checking whether it is a first of its own type. If I'll write second, it will not work because we do not have multiple HTML element. We have just one. Okay. So here it will work for HTML only. Now, I'm going to target here inside body, go and check nth of its first. Don't get confused with this one here. If I'm passing one means first of its type, 2 means second
Body.
of its type. Okay. Okay, color red. What will be the output now?
All body.
Body.
Body. Here we have descendant
Oh,
inside body.
okay.
I'm saying.
Span,
Okay.
span H1.
This span H2 paragraph
Paragraph, div, first div,
first div. Okay.
and UL.
UL. Anything else? How about this one?
This first one, I think.
Isn't it? In second div, first one.
Yeah.
Because here we are using again
Mhm.
descendant selector. So nth of type 1, if I'm writing, this is equivalent to
And
first of
type.
type, isn't it? See here, it is working for span, it is working for h2, for first para, for first div, for first ul. We have ul, no? Then as we are using here, you can see descendant selector, it is going again inside the second div. And for second div, it is checking for its first type.
Hmm.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello,
What
sir.
if, yes,
Uh, if we see the nth of type for HTML after writing HTML, why it's like, what's the difference between like writing HTML nth of type and without? It's showing the different results, right?
where means, could you please repeat again what you are,
Yeah,
what is
the
your question?
last one. Like we are using the nth of type, right? That
Mm-hmm.
time if we said one, then it's giving a first child. If it's with second, then it's given second child. But after writing HTML, it's completely working
Yeah,
differently.
because you are very specific with this element. No, you are saying, okay, select HTML and check if it is first of its type. If you are giving here 2, then you are saying check if HTML is the second of its type. So HTML is not the second of its type. This is the unique element. You cannot use multiple time HTML in one page,
So it
isn't it?
will work only of nth of type for one, right? After adding two, three, it will not work.
No, because here we do not have any other element. No. So in case of HTML, it will not work. If I'm giving here HTML, means it will work for HTML only. No, as let's say, if I'm going to check here P, check P here or target P here, which is first of its type. So which element it will target? Tell me.
Para one.
First paragraph,
Paragraph.
First paragraph. First paragraph. This one.
Yeah.
This. That's
No,
it.
sir. Yes.
No.
Inside div also first paragraph.
Yeah, div also.
This one, and this one.
Mm.
Okay, the whoever is first child.
Here, like inside body, where? I'm saying wherever you get paragraph as a first child, first of its type, target that. So if you will see in body, this paragraph is the first of its type, isn't it?
Mhm.
This paragraph. Inside the first div, this is the first of its type. Inside second div, this is the first of
Okay.
its type. So how many paragraphs are there now?
3 paragraph.
Four.
Three.
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 Sorry. 3.
3 paragraph, sir.
So it is
Let
targeting, no?
me
See
write
here,
the HTML over there.
where?
Instead
In,
of P
yeah,
paragraph.
so if you will write HTML, it will work for the entire document.
All
All.
documents.
Okay.
I think it is not clear yet. Why? See, I'm saying target the HTML. Okay. Go one by one. Okay. Target HTML. Okay. Here I'm
Full.
simply targeting that HTML tag. Fine. Now I'm saying here I have a condition that check whether it is a first of its type or not. So you only tell me in this document, how many HTML tag do we have?
Only one.
Just one.
Just one. So
Mhm.
here, this is the first of its type or not?
Yep.
First, right, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the first of type, isn't it?
Yes.
So here it is checking. If it is first of type, the complete HTML
Will be read.
will be read. So inside this HTML only, we have a span, H2, paragraph, everything. So
Sir,
that's why you are able to see that one in
Yeah.
red
Got it.
color. Is that clear
If
now?
you put the second number 2 over there, it will not
Yes.
work.
It will not work. Why? Because here we have just one
There
HTML
is only
element.
one. Yeah.
There is,
available.
and you are checking here, check whether HTML is the second of its type,
No.
how it will work.
Available.
Is that
Yep.
clear now?
Yes.
Yes.
I got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, if I'm saying inside body, okay, color red, simply. Everything will be in red, fine. But inside body, I'm saying nth of type. Means target all those elements wherever you find, which is second of its type. The second occurrence. You have to ignore the first one, target the second one. Can you please tell me here what will be the output for this one then?
Second div.
Para 2
Or
Para
para
2,
and
second
div
div.
2.
and div 2,
one second. Para 2, one by one. Para 2, then
div 2.
Inside
div
div.
2, then.
That's all.
That's it.
So it is going to target all these things, no? Everything will be in red color,
Yes.
whatever element
Yes.
we have inside div, and second para. Same thing you are getting, no? Here.
Yes.
Now if I'll target third of its type, then
Para 3,
Only third paragraph.
Only parrot.
only third.
Only para 3.
only para 3.
Yes.
No.
Div 2 also we have. Div 2 we have.
How about this one? Because we are using here descendant selector. Again, you are getting confused, no? If we are using descendant means first it will check on this like immediate children. Okay. Once it is done, it will go for the next nested level. Okay. So on the first, like immediate child, if you'll see inside body, third of its type is para 3, isn't it? Because this is the only one. This is also unique. There is no other occurrence. So first it will select para 3. On first level, if you will see here, immediate child, we are done. We'll go for the nested one again because we are using descendant. So in this case, that is not applicable. Here in this case, if you will go inside this one, so this is the first of its type, second of its type, then third of its type. So in second div, it is going to target, this is inside div 3 and para 3. It is working. It is working, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is that clear how it is working? Nth of type. Same thing here. You by using first child, you will be first of type means you will be able to target just first one. By using nth of type means you can target any one, like any like occurrence you can check here, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, isn't it? Now next one here we have those two keywords which we have learned yesterday for nth child and nth last child. And what is that?
Even and odd.
Even and odd. If I'll type here odd, what will be the output now? Inside body, see, odd one. What will be the output?
It will select span and H2.
Span,
Then first
H2,
paragraph.
First paragraph.
okay.
And div.
Yeah,
First,
div.
first div and second div, first paragraph.
How about these paragraphs then? Odd one I'm saying. First,
Oh,
third, fifth,
Alternative one.
it will repeat, no?
yes.
On odd number. Then how about this one? First of its type, so it will be this one, it will skip. Okay. UL, first of its type means odd will start from
Odd
1, no?
one. Yes,
So it
sir.
will target this one. Okay. Again,
11, 13.
11, 13 and 15.
Yes, sir.
And again, we are done with the first nested level. Second one, it will come here. This one and this one. First and third,
Third. Okay.
isn't it? It should work like that, no? See here,
Yes.
we have no span heading. First para, third para, fifth, seventh, ninth, 11th, 13th, 15th. UL, it is working because that is on odd position. That is the first element. Inside div, again, second div, we have the first para,
And third
third
pair.
para. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we can use even.
Second para, fourth para, sixth para, eighth para.
Same syntax, same rule, just we have changed. Instead of odd, what is there? Even. Now tell
Even.
me what will be the output.
Second para, fourth para, eighth para. And
Likewise
second
here, till 14 it will come, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
And
how
second
about
div,
this?
sir. Second div.
It will not
Okay,
come.
okay,
Second div.
second div.
And
Two.
Div 2 and div 4.
div 2 and div 4, right?
No, once if you will apply that color to this div, no, everything will be in
I
that
think
particular
all do.
all
Okay,
div,
okay, sir. Okay,
Yes.
all div.
isn't it?
Yes, yes.
See here,
Okay.
second, fourth, sixth, eighth, and then complete div. Okay, 10th, 12th, 14th. I hope
Done.
till here everything is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay. Now, the last one here we have, that is, can you guess that one? We have nth last child. We have seen that one. Here we have nth last of type. Okay. Color red. What will be the output? From last, I'm checking whether it is last of its type or not. And I have
HTML.
not specified anything here.
HTML.
All
HTML
red.
again,
All
again
red.
HTML.
Red color.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Not affected, sir.
why?
Not
It will not, if it will not work for HTML, where it will go next?
Body.
Here,
body.
inside this one. And from body, it is saying, from last, I'm saying, no, isn't it? From last, I'm targeting second one. So which element it is going to target?
Body, body.
Head.
Head,
Why
body.
body? From last of its type, it will target head or not? It will not target head. Even it will not target body, because here we have just one head, one body, isn't it? And I'm checking
Not work.
its type. So second occurrence will not work for either
Okay.
body or head, because we have just one body and one.
Body and one head.
Okay, so now it will come inside this body. Okay, inside this body, from last, I'm saying, from last, second child. So from last, if you will see here, we have
14.
para 14. Okay, from last, this one. Okay, this is the first div, this is the
Second.
second div. So second div means complete red color. So para 14, and this div will be in red color. Here we have paragraphs H2 span. So we have just one span, one H2. So we cannot target the from last second one, isn't it? Now it will go the nested level from last second one. So this para is inside div 3. So how many elements we are targeting now? Para 14. This is inside div 3 and this div. Are you getting that? No. Okay, fine. See, whenever you are writing like this, no, if you're not mentioning any specific selector, directly it will target what? The top one. If it is not matching, then it will come one level inside. So here HTML, no match. Then for this one, head and body, no match. Then inside body, it will come, no, like that. It will check like nested one. So nth level depth here, this is kind of descendant selector only. It will check for entire thing, wherever it is, how nested the structure is. It will go till that level. Okay. So one by one it is coming. Once it will reach to the body. So in body, I'm targeting C here. What is the logic here? Check second of its type from last.
Last.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So second of its type, I'm saying from last. So in body, once it will reach, no. So from last, it will start from here. So paragraph is the second of its type. This paragraph. Okay, we are done. This UL, this is the first of type. So it will skip. This div, this is the first of type. It will skip. This div, this is the second one. Okay, target this. So it will target this one also. Again, it will check here till the last one. No match. Here H2, just one. So this is the first of type, and we are targeting second of its type from last. So again, no match for H2, no match for span. We are done with the this level for the immediate child of the body. Now we'll go one level inside here for div. Okay. So for this one, I'm saying for this one, if you'll come here, no, if you'll come here, one level nested here, we have just first of its type, no second one. So that's why it is not working. Same case here, but if you will check from last, so this is the second of its type. So directly it is targeting. So no need to worry about that. Okay. Now inside this div, from last, it will start last of its type. Sorry, second of its type from last. So this is the first of its type. This is the second of its type from last. So that's why it is targeting. Still, you have any question?
No.
Is that clear, everyone?
Oh, what is the practical use of this like selector?
This selector,
Yeah.
in case, let's say you have 1,000 lists are there, okay? 1,000 cards are there. And just in case someone is asking you to target the last three card and apply the background color of those cards in red, then okay,
Okay, but
I'll give you some example. Don't worry about that.
okay.
Okay, yeah. So when to use this one? So till here everyone is clear. Here also you can use even and odd. Wherever you have this method, no, nth, and this parenthesis, if you have, if you can pass here values, there you can use what? Even and odd also, whether it is nth of type or nth child, nth last of type or nth last child. These four methods are there where you can pass even and odd. Okay. So till here everything is clear, everyone? No?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Now, after this one, we are going to learn about the algebraic pattern. An algebraic pattern will work for these four pseudo class selector only. Nth child, nth last child, nth of type, and nth last of type. Here, simply if I'm going to target inside body, immediately target the element. Just, I'm going to comment all these things for now. Okay. This is para. Here we have 15 paragraphs. And now I'm going to target p nth child. Color red. So if I'll target this one, first child, which is p, it will work for the first one, isn't it? If 7 I will pass, then
7. Yeah.
for seventh one. Here we have for seventh one. Fine. Now if I want to apply here even, what will happen here now?
Like
It will apply on each and every second element, isn't it? If we will use odd here, it will
One.
work for first,
One.
third, like that. Fine, we know this one. What if I want to repeat Okay. On every third element, then here we are repeating, like either we are starting from first, then third, then fifth. Alternate we are doing, no? Either we are starting from first or we are starting from second. And after that, it is repeating on alternate child, isn't it? What if you want to repeat on every third child or every fifth child? Then
Maybe some multiplication.
it is like that only, but here in CSS, let's say if you want to repeat on each and every child, okay? So simply you have to write 1n. It is working for each and every one, each and every child. 2n means every second child. See, 3n, every
Every
third child, okay? But how it is working? So for that one, see, if I'm writing a n, okay? So a is nothing but here index, okay? And n is nothing but number of iteration, okay? So first iteration will start from 0 and index will start from 1, okay? And it will work like if you know for loop, until and unless it is not selecting all the elements, it will work repeatedly on that element here. How it is working? So first time iteration will be like this. See, first time if you are giving, let's say a value is 1, okay, and n value is 0, okay. So how it will work? 1 into 0 will be, value will be
0.
0. So here 0 is, if you are targeting 0 means there is no element, so it will simply say no match, okay. Then index is still 1 here because that is the constant, no? If you are passing a 3 or 1, that is constant. Which one is getting increased every time? Iteration. So next iteration will be again 1. So now what will be the value? 1. So select first child, okay. In next iteration, again index is 1. Iteration will be 2. What is the value?
2.
2. So select
Second child.
second child. Okay, likewise, it will work. Let's say now I'm going to change a is equal to 3 value. I'm changing here. A is equal to 3. Okay. And n will start from 0. That we know. Then how it will work again? So a is 3. First iteration is 0. Again, no match. Next one, tell me. 3 into 1.
1.
So here it is repeating on every third, no? So first it will select third one. Okay. Are you getting my point? Next, it will go for the second one. What is the value now?
6.
So it is selecting sixth one. Then 3 into 3. What is the value now? 9. So it will select ninth one. 3 into 4. It will select 12th one. So like that, it will target. And after that, if you have, let's say again, 3 into 5, then 15. So it is going to target the 15th element. So that value will be 15th here. So it is going to evaluate that expression and it will target like that. It will repeat. Okay. Once it will reach to the end of this one, then iteration will stop automatically. Is that clear how algebraic expression is working here? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So here we have nth child. If you have nth last child, again, from last it will start and will target every third element, fourth element, fifth element. Till here, everything is okay. But what if someone is asking you, no, first select the sixth element and then repeat on every third. Then here we have first means on every third element I'm repeating. But in case someone is asking you, no, I want to select first sixth element and then after that repeat on every second or every third or every fourth. Then do you know how we can do that? Anyone? No, fine. Again, I'm going to target here. Target paragraph, nth child. Okay, nth child. Here I'm saying
Yes.
color red. So what will be the output right now?
6 number paragraph.
For a 6.
Sixth one will be in red color. Okay, fine. So target sixth one. Okay, just for your understanding, I'm writing in this way. Target sixth one, and then after that, what I'm saying, repeat on every second one. Let's say every second one. So then plus before this one. Okay, repeat on every second one. So 2n. We know this one, no? 2n means repeat on every second element. So why I'm writing this one? Target first, you can understand like this. Target first sixth element and thereafter repeat on every second one. I'm going to save this. See how it is working. But how the expression or the algebraic expression is working internally, that you can understand now. The same thing I'm going to copy here. Okay. We'll copy
Would
this
it
one.
work if we write 6 plus 2n?
No.
Okay.
Means like this you are saying.
Yes, 6 plus 2n.
Invalid.
Okay.
Okay. So here we have now another expression. We have an, that is fine. As well as the expression will be like this. An plus b. So what is the b value here we have in our case? 6.
6.
So same thing here you have to add 6. What will be the output? 3 into 0 is 0.
6.
0 plus 6 is 6. So it will target first sixth element. Okay. Then 6. What will be the output? Okay, if we are taking, because here variable is 3, no, so I'm going to take this one. You can understand, like if you are going to change variable, how it will work. So 3 into 1 is 3 plus 6 is 9. Then 12. Then
15.
15.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So we have just 15 till 15, no? So see here how it is working. As per this expression only it is working, no?
Yes, sir.
What if I'm giving here minus? Now you can calculate, no? 3 into 0 is 0. 0 minus 6 is minus 6. So index will start from always 1. So
One.
no match found. Okay, second iteration. N value is 1. 3 into 1 is
3
1.
minus 3.
So minus 3 again, no match found. Okay. 3 into 2. Now n value is 2. 6 minus 6 again 0. Third time again no match found. Fourth time. 3 into 4. 12.
6.
12 minus
6.
6 is
6.
again it is going to target
Six.
sixth element. Now 3 into 5. 15 minus 6.
9.
9. So it is going to target, means result will be here from 1 second. 1 second. I did some mistake in calculation. P and child. 3 into 0 is 0 minus 6.
Minus 6.
Is correct? No.
Not match. Yes.
Is correct only, no? 3 into 0 minus 6. 3 into 1 minus 3. 3 into 2 0. 3 into 3 9 minus 6. Okay. That is correct, no? 3 into 3 is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. So that's why it is a starting of 3. That's what I said. Means I did some like wrong calculation. That's why. So see here, 3rd, 6th, 9th, 12th, and 15th. Okay. How it is working? That you can see. Now, what if I'm giving here? Okay, let it be like this only. What if I'm giving here plus and here minus? Then again you can calculate, isn't it? Minus 3 into 0, 0. Okay. Plus 6 means sixth one. Then minus 3 into 1,
3.
3. Minus 3 into 1, minus 3 or
Minus 3.
Minus
minus 3 plus 6 is plus 3.
3. 3 only.
And after that, minus 6 and 6, again it will be
0.
0. Minus 3 into 2,
That's what 0.
minus 3 again into 3.
Minus
So it is going to select just one element, no? Because
Yeah.
the value is going, you can see in negative, no? So
Yes.
here we have just 2. Again, I think I did some wrong calculation because of that. So it is selecting just 2 elements because once you will multiply the negative value with this iteration count, this negative value will increase and we have just one positive value. Okay, that is 6. You can calculate
Yes.
minus 3 into 0, minus 3 into 1, like that, and you will get that result. Is that clear, everyone? Till here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
What if you are giving both in minus? Do you think it is going to select any number, any element?
No.
Every time you will get here
No,
negative
no.
value, so it will not select. If you know this algebraic expression rule, how it is working, you will be able to calculate that and you can answer it. You might have seen this type of selector many times, but I don't think whether you were able to understand how it is working or not. I'm not sure. But now I think you will be able to answer, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So this is all about algebraic expression in, and where you can use this one, wherever you will get this nth as a prefix for this pseudo class selector with the nth child, nth last child, nth of type, or nth last of type. That you know how it is working, but I have explained this one clearly, no? How you can pass just for the calculation. You know how nth child works. You know how nth last child works. Okay, nth last child will work from last and it will count the child. But if you're passing here, the expression how it is working, that also you know. Do you have any question till here? You can ask me. No question? Okay,
No.
fine. Don't worry about this class and whatever CSS rule set I'm going to apply. Just I'm going to explain you where you can use these things in real time. Some scenarios I'm going to show you. Okay. So let's say here we have card. Inside card we have paragraph as well. Let me do one thing. Simply I'm going to create here card. Inside this card, paragraph. Okay. Now I'm going to target this. Here we have H2. Okay. Pizza. I'm not sure like how many cards are there, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to apply some class here. I will decorate this one. Okay. Card first background color I will apply here, and we'll use universal selector. Don't worry about these things. Okay. Just I'm decorating right now. Margin I'm going to set it to 0. Box sizing border box. Okay. FE2. 39. We'll save this one. Okay, fine. Here we have this orange color background. After every card, I want margin, top and bottom, let's say 1 rem, left and right, auto. Width, I'm going to give it as max width, 400 pixels. Okay, so here we have these cards. We'll apply padding as well. 1 rem only I'm going to keep here. Here we have border radius. Okay, 10 pixels. Fine. Now box shadow also I'm going to apply, let's say 5 pixels. Again 5 pixels. Here we have, you can see shadow. So I can make this one just to show you this one as CCC. Here we have shadow, no? Okay, fine. And inside card, we have H2, no? So H2 color, I'm going to make it as, again, color. Let's say here, I'm going to give it as E. Okay. And for card paragraph, Color, I will give it as, let's say, this one. Font family will use sans serif. Okay, fine. And after H2, I want some gap. So margin bottom 1 rem. Fine. For this one, we'll use line height 1.2. 5. Okay, fine. We'll use letter spacing 3 pixels, or let's say 2 pixels. Word spacing 5 pixels. Okay, fine. Here we have this card. Okay. Let's say if I'll ask you to change the background color of third card, what you will do? Now you have to answer. You, all of you, you can unmute your mic if you can answer. What we have to write? Tell me. Here we have this card, this card. So if I'll ask you to select third card and change its background color, what you will do? Because class name is same, you cannot add any specific class here. Let's say you are getting data from backend and thousands of cards are there. Okay. And every time you are saying whatever card you are getting, third card should be in different color. Then what you will do? Anyone can tell me?
And
P
and
colon and child
and
3.
child
3.
Sorry, what I have to write?
P colon.
P.
Yes, sir.
no
Paragraph.
No, I want
Ah.
to change the color of the card, not for paragraph or not for H2, complete card. Here we have background color orange, no? So that I want to change here now. Third card, background color I want to change. Tell me at least how to target the third card. That's it.
dot
Using
card
algebraic
colon
expression.
No,
dot card
algebraic expression always when you will use, when you have to target like repeatedly something. Just here I'm saying target just third one.
Okay.
Then
yeah
It should be
dot
only the
card
third one, or
sorry.
so it should be only the third card, or just repeating
Can
it.
we use N type to target a third card?
or
We can use.
nth child
How to target that? Now tell me if I want to target first card. Leave about the third one. First one
and
only tell me.
nth child one.
Directly nth child.
No, dot card
Dot card means we are going to target card
card.
C. We'll target card and we'll change background color, let's say as black. So I'm able to apply that code, no, but it is getting applied for each and every card.
Card.
But for which one I want to apply? For first one. So what we can do here,
Nth child 3.
nth child for first one I'm saying.
1.
1.
It is working for one. If I'll apply 2, it is working for second. 3, it is working for third.
Yes.
Okay, fine. One scenario you got it, no? Why we are using nth child? Fine. So what if every time if they will ask you that first and last child should be in this color? Means you have to change the first as well as last card background color. What you will do then?
Nth child first and nth child last.
Okay, nth child first and
And child last.
nth child last. How you will target?
We will use algebraic expression that we have taught.
How you will use? Then tell me. Here you are like familiar and you know that 8 cards are there on the page, but in case you don't know how many cards are there and you have to change the first and last, then how you
And
will
then
target the last child?
div and then
Why
card.
you will use div? Card here we have already, no, for this div card, we are targeting that div, no, by using card.
Then
So instead of this, first thing, instead of this, if I'll write first child,
Left.
it will work.
Yes.
Instead of this, if I'll use
Left.
last child, it will work for last one. I have not saved yet. Tell me.
is
It is not working. You know why?
yep.
Because that card is not the last child. If I'll remove that script, if I'll remove that script, then it will work. Now it is last child. Okay. So it is working now. First child, last child. Is there any way that you can use whatever selector you have learned? No, like first child, last child, only child, nth last child, okay, and nth child. Then we have nth of sorry, first of type, last of type, nth of type, and then we have nth last of type, only of type. So what you can use apart from this? If I want to select, let's say, the first and last, tell me. First child, last child we have seen. That is fine. We are able to target that one. Now, can we use card, okay, and first of type, background color 000. It will work. Okay. Now, card last of type, it is working, no?
Yes.
So first child is also working, last child is also working. First of type, last of type. Fine. This is for first and last. Okay. Now I'm saying, hey, check if on the page, if there is just one card, in case just you have one record. Okay. Then, okay. If you have only of its type, then background color should be tomato color. So do we have here just one card? We have multiple, no? So in case, if I'm going to comment all this, it is working or not? In case you have just one record on the page, you are getting just one record from the back end. In that case, I'm able to change the background color or not? Tell me.
Yes.
We are able to know. Fine. So only of type also we have seen here. Now I'm saying every alternate card should be in this color, in tomato, background color. What you can do then?
End child and even.
So first we have to target card nth child, background color, whatever background color you want to apply. Let's say here we have 0, 0, 0. And what we have to apply? Every second, I'm saying, every second child.
Even we can add.
Even we can add, no? See here, we are able to do now. Right now, I'm giving you an example of this card, but in case if you have table and you want to create a striped table, alternate rows should be in different color. You can use this, no? You can use this, no? Same thing, nth
Yes.
child, like TR, nth child, and then even. It will work, no? What if you want to change odd one? See how it is. If you want to pass like every element should be in this one, background color should be red for every element. You see, we have for every element, every second element 2n. Okay, every third element we have 3n, isn't it? No, target first fourth one and then repeat on every second. So what you can do, target
Plus
first
4.
4 1 and repeat on every second. So see here, first, second, third, fourth one, and then alternate here we have, isn't it? So you got it, know how you can work with this in real time.
Yes.
So then you can use this type of select. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So it's already 10:50. I think still it will take three sessions for the selectors. Not yet done. We are not yet done. Lot more to learn. So till here, like now you are feeling comfortable with these things, like selectors or whatever CSS you have learned till now. Everyone, I'm asking.
Yes, sir.
So means the concept which you are getting now, you are clear with that.
Yes.
So how many of you practicing every day? Means just if you will see, if you will not practice, no, every day you will also forget like why we are using these things. Again, you have to watch the videos. So how many of you are practicing every day?
Yes, sir. I'm doing.
Also.
Yeah. So like so many things are there. Means generally if you will watch even the YouTube videos, no, you won't get these many selectors there. Okay. They will explain you like basic things, and that's why I'm explaining each and everything in real time. You have to use these things. No need to use JavaScript. Most of the time people are using JavaScript to target this kind of thing they do by using JavaScript only. Okay, but here if you know CSS, you can do like a lot of things. It will be easier. No need to write JavaScript code. You can do it from CSS only. You can target directly from CSS. You can change color, these things. Okay, so tomorrow we'll continue with the uh, like input pseudo class. Selector will start tomorrow. Okay, till here if you have any question you can ask. We are done with the structure pseudo class selector. No questions?
Yeah, I do have a question. I mean, it's not a question, but if we do have some more example for this structure pseudo class, just share, then no, it would be helpful as to practice and get
So you
more
want me
confident.
to explain in session
No,
like
no, just as examples. I'm requesting to share on this, our class.
okay, one task I can give you then, all of you. uh, have you seen that delivery status in Flipkart or in Zomato? Like first, there will be kind of a stepper. Okay, a stepper kind of thing, like initial state, food is preparing, on the way, delivered kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
So kind of that, what you have to do, let me open this pen. No? I'll explain you. Just give me 1 minute. No? And Nafis, I again missed that topic. Today you asked in group, no, regarding that whether HTML and body, if we are writing and we are applying background color, it is same or different. Means visually it will be same, but I can show you that two things are different. If you're targeting HTML, there's a different meaning of that one. If you're targeting body, again, it is different. Two different elements are there. It is not always same. Okay. So now see, let's say here you have a stepper kind of thing. Okay. Okay. So this is like food preparing. Okay. This is the state. So if here you have to show, let's say you have 3 dots. So right now you are not able to do this one, how to style this one. So you can do, let's say you can take a radio button, multiple radio button. Okay. If I want to select this one, okay. If I want to select this one by default, let's say, so which attribute you can use in HTML tag directly?
Checked maybe.
Which one?
Checked. Checked one we can also use in this.
Yeah.
Input type
Okay.
radio.
Okay. Input type radio, in that you can use checked attribute, isn't it? So it will be selected by default, isn't it? So what you have to do here, if you are on this one, on this state, so you have to show this one as I think this scenario, once we'll learn about the input element, no, then I can explain you how to do that. Leave it for the today, like tomorrow we'll explain you and then we'll give you this task. Okay. So we have one scenario, like I have developed something like this one. We have multiple steps and there's a connector here that you can see. I have developed this one, I think. Let me open once, no, 1 second. Give me just 1 minute. Values and units in selectors, no. I think I have removed that file. Don't worry about that. Like Jenia, tomorrow I'll give you that task. Okay, once I'll explain the input pseudo class selector, so you will be familiar with that and you will be able to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So Hiten, yeah, I will provide this code snippet, no. So whatever we have learned today, so you can check this out. Okay. We'll upload in the Google Classroom. From there you can download. Yeah. So yeah, if you do not have any other question, then we can drop off for the day. Tomorrow again we'll connect and we'll start with the input pseudo class selectors. We'll see that one. Thank you everyone. Good night.